All day weather all the way around. We'll drop down to around 30 overnight. Bring our sunshine back, but it's still downright cold. Sunshine, but upper 40s to near 50 for our Wednesday. That's your forecast from the WSIC Weather Center. I'm meteorologist Chase Myers.
Bob McIntosh here with the McIntosh Law Firm in Davidson. Serving this community has been a collective passion of our law firm since 1997. We offer the quality legal services and results you would expect from a large downtown firm, but with a personal, community-focused approach right here at home. The McIntosh Law Firm, your local legal resource.
To learn more about the McIntosh Law Firm, visit McIntoshLawFirm.com.
The following is a paid program and does not necessarily reflect the views of WSIC.
Welcome to Community Centered, a show that features people in the community doing good things. Now, here are your hosts, Debbie O'Handley and Margi Kyle.
Welcome, welcome. You're listening to Community Centered. I'm here with my friend Margi Kyle. We have a great guest today. I can't wait to catch up with him. But happy Giving Tuesday.
Thank you. And back at you.
I'm sitting here with three of my favorite nonprofits. So I feel tremendously blessed. And thank you for my pocket Jesus with the purple sash, because today, Margi, a few weeks ago, your family generously donated a car to the Hope House.
Yes.
And so we are giving it away today to a mom that's new at Hope House with a newborn baby.
Oh, that makes my heart sing.
Did not have a car. So Pocket Jesus is going in that car. That's why I asked you for him. So when we give it to her, she'll know that she rides.
I always have a handful of them on me.
Jesus, take the wheel, right? That's what we call that for sure. How are you? How was your Thanksgiving?
It was fabulous.
Yeah. Standing upright, right? You're no more tumbles?
No more falls.
Good girl.
Although I tripped in church and my daughter said, Mom, what is that?
What?
I said, my feet must have grown and I'm not used to big feet.
I think maybe that might have happened to you, but all the family gathered? And
yes.
Good.
My daughter's two boys came.
Great.
And Morgan's bride of 2 years, and she's expecting her first baby.
Yeah.
They're just so excited.
Happy
and
family times.
It was wonderful.
It's good to focus on family and focus
Yeah.
on the good, right? Yeah, I'm a little over turkey right now. I think we all are. We get to this point, right, where we're like, please, no more turkey soup, no more turkey this, turkey that. We had our turkey, and then the next day, my son, who lives in Raleigh, said, Dad, can you smoke one for me when I go home? I'm like, you're single, but you took home a 17-pound turkey that Dad smoked for him. So
oh, wow.
I was really over turkey by the last couple
think
of
so.
days.
Yeah.
I'm good to.
And I'm sure you were missing your daughter and your baby.
I was, but they traveled to Virginia Beach and did his side of the family. So I'm getting a Christmas, huh? We're as new grandparents, we're in the sharing phase of
well, you
things.
have to be.
Yeah, so I have to think about, okay, they were not here for Thanksgiving, but I'll get them for Christmas. So
Yeah.
it's my
Well,
heart's delight.
Morgan and his bride came from Montana.
Oh, nice.
So they had a 3-hour drive and then 2 flights, and it was all day
Wow.
getting here.
But they had to come see
oh,
their Grammy.
They did.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah.
I'm so glad you got to do that. And it kicks off the holiday season feeling really special and grand.
Yeah.
And I know we should be focusing more on family, right?
Well, that's where it starts.
Yeah, for sure. And today is Giving Tuesday. For those of you that aren't aware, that's traditionally the day that, nonprofits get blessed with whatever, whether it's a financial donation or your leftover turkey or half-eaten pies, because that's coming to Hope House these days. But we are blessed to be in this space and the generosity of this community, I think. And we were just talking before the show, the synchronicity that all of our nonprofits have in this community with, knowing Toy Drives, we bless you, and then
Yes.
Manny and New Van can bless us, and we, vice versa. All the different resources and ways that we pull together is really a beautiful thing.
Well, I know our church, Mount Zion, Pam Lassar came and took over 500 toys for Ada Jenkins.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah.
And what are they doing with that? Is that a Christmas distribution? Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I know that at one point Ada Jenkins Food Banks said their walls, they had so much food. This is during the time when, we were facing some pretty perilous times with food insecurity. And then they had some gift cards they were able to give out too. So I know that this community was okay,
Yeah.
you know?
And I must say, I didn't play. I wish I could play pickleball every day. I spent Thanksgiving at the Serve.
You did. How was that?
It was, to watch my daughter who had scoliosis
Mm,
and to watch my son who had a broken neck and was
yeah.
told he'd never walk again, playing pickleball.
Mm,
I said to Robin and Jack, it just did my heart so much good to
I'm
watch those.
sure.
And my grandson's out there playing, and I thought, this is just fabulous.
It's really a special place in this community where families
It's
can
what
gather.
we needed.
Yeah, it is. It
really
exactly
is what
is.
we needed.
We were there Sunday for brunch, and by the way, their brunch is fabulous. The short rib hash is delish. And you could just see that people were just happy to be
Yeah, they
gathered
were.
there
Yeah.
and family time, and really is a good energy and a good vibe in there
it
for
is.
sure.
Yeah. So that was fun.
Well, good for you. And
Yeah.
you're wearing your mirrored ball, not for Dancing with the Stars, but I'm sure
Those
for-
days are done.
Yeah, but well, you could be pickleballing next if you're going to Dance with the Stars. But you have your mirrored ball on. That
And
was
I have my pink Christmas on.
yes, and that was homage to the Peninsula Community Foundation
Yes.
gala that we had, and only Margie could make jewelry out of the centerpieces, which I love. I love that for you. But yeah, today's guest, he is. I always think of him whenever I say his name is the Good Shepherd, right? And what
And
he's
the man
doing,
about town.
what he's doing in our community, and finding the lost and calling them to God is just it's just such. He must sleep really good at night knowing the work that he's doing in this community, and he's going to tell us all about the good stuff they're
Well,
doing.
I think he finds a hole
Mm.
and he fills it.
Yeah.
And makes it better.
Yeah. What more could you ask for?
You
What a
could.
blessing
Yeah.
to be able to do that. So it's Manny Rosado with the Community Care Center is going to be our guest. We're going to be getting caught up with all the news and the things, good stuff that he's been doing, and he's going to tell us all that's coming up in the next
Yeah.
year.
Yeah.
Good times. And so if you're listening and you have a call or you want to talk to Manny, myself, or Margie, 844-STUDIO-4, we've got Reese with his hot fingers waiting for the phone to ring so that we can
He's back to work after a
yeah,
long
we
vacation.
we missed him last week when he was away on vacation, and CJ did a good job, but Reese is pretty good at what he does
We'll
too
take
for
him.
us. So we'll keep him. He's a keeper for us. But yeah, give us a call, 844-STUDIO-4. We would love to chat with you, especially on this Giving Tuesday. If you had any questions about what that would look like or who you think is somebody deserving of some giving on this Tuesday, we would certainly be happy to point you in the right direction.
That's right.
For sure.
Absolutely.
And I know we've got the boat parade coming up.
Yes, that is December 20th.
Okay.
And it'll start at Blythe Landing.
And you bring a new
A new
gift,
toy,
a
or
new
there
toy?
will be the code on the boxes if you want to donate money.
Okay. And will Santa be there?
Of course.
Okay. And the parade goes from where to where?
Oh, we go to Blythe, to
Ramsey?
Ramsey, and then to the Peninsula Club, and then we end up at oh my gosh,
Exploratorium?
Duke
Yeah,
Energy.
Duke Energy.
Yeah.
So for
And
those,
Santa will be there. We've got a high school there singing.
beautiful.
There'll be lots of food trucks.
For those of you who've never tried it, it is a fabulous night, the boat parade.
And
It's
Colin will be on next week.
going to tell us all about it, but it's
Yeah.
usually a fantastic
Yeah,
evening.
it is.
Very pretty. People decorate their boats. It's just really puts you in the
And
right spirit.
There'll be about 30 boats.
Fabulous.
So
Well, it's a little too chilly for me to be out on the water. My southern blood is warm. I have to be warmed up. I'm 2-degree Debbie, so there's 2 degrees where I'm comfortable. But we're getting ready to go on a station break. We'll be right back here on Community Centered with my friend Margie and my friend Manny. We'll see you soon.
Good news lives here. It's community centered with Debbie O'Hanley and Margi Kyle on WSIC. Local starts here.
Well, after a wet and messy start to our Tuesday, rain starts to taper off eventually heading into the afternoon. and our temperatures start to bump up into the upper 40s. Just a raw day of weather all the way around. We'll drop down to around 30 overnight. Bring our sunshine back, but it's still downright cold. Sunshine, but upper 40s to near 50 for our Wednesday. That's your forecast from the WSIC Weather Center. I'm meteorologist Chase Myers.
Bob McIntosh here with the McIntosh Law Firm in Davidson. Serving this community has been a collective passion of our law firm since 1997. We offer the quality legal services and results you would expect from a large downtown firm, but with a personal, community-focused approach right here at home. The McIntosh Law Firm, your local legal resource.
To learn more about the Macintosh Law Firm, visit macintoshlawfirm.com.
Here is your WSIC community calendar. The lighting of the Statesville Christmas tree is set for Thursday, December 4th in front of the old county courthouse. Enjoy holiday songs at 6 p.m., while the countdown to light the tree will be at 6:45. Downtown Statesville has extended shopping and dining hours Thursday for the annual Christmas tree lighting. Christmas in Davidson returns on Thursday through Saturday from 6 to 9 p.m. nightly. Opening ceremonies will be on December 4th with their tree lighting on the town green. Enjoy a holiday light show, roving entertainment, an artisan village, a children's craft area, and more. Visit townofdavidson.org for more details. Saturday, the Troutman Christmas Parade begins at 11 a.m. The procession is collecting toys for the Marine Corps Toys for Tots program. Click on troutmannc.gov for parade information. The 43rd Annual North Mecklenburg Holiday Parade will take place on Saturday at 1 p.m. The route begins on Main Street in Davidson and ends in Cornelius at Catawba Avenue. Call Davidson's Parks and Rec Department with questions at 704-892-3349. Speedway Christmas at Charlotte Motor Speedway is happening now and runs through January 4th. The drive-through holiday light show features more than 5 million lights circling the iconic oval, pit road, and infield road course. Visit charlottemotorspeedway.com for tickets and information on Speedway Christmas. Join the Hickory Christmas Show to kick off the holiday season. Start a new family tradition with a visit to the show Friday through Sunday at the Hickory Metro Convention Center. Head to hickorychristmasshow.com for more information. Stay up to date and find out about local events, job opportunities, real estate information, and more. Visit liveworkplaylkn.com and sign up for the weekly newsletter. That's liveworkplaylkn.com.
Shining a light on who's making a difference. It's Community Centered, hosted by Debbie O'Hanley and Margi Kyle on WSIC. Local starts here.
Welcome back. If you have a nonprofit and would like to be a guest on our show, please call Reese at 844-STUDIO-4 and let him know, and we will get in touch with you. It is my pleasure. When I first moved here, I kept hearing the word Manny. Manny this, Manny that. Sharon Washam kept saying, we'll get Manny to help. We'll get Manny to help. And I went on your website, and I guess I sort of found your bio. You've lived here now 28 years.
Yeah, a little over that.
And you started with Habitat for Humanity. You're also an ordained minister, which I did not know. But you really are known for your neighborhood care center. Welcome, Manny. We just admire everything you do. And I think we've bought 25 angels for your angel tree?
Yes, 25 angels.
Yeah.
I've got all their names for you.
Okay. So we've been working on that to get that ready for you. Tell us a little bit about that project. Is it still time? Do they have time to do that?
No, right now, well, first I want to say I'm in great company here. I'm in great company here. I'm going to try to keep up with these women. They are awesome. They're awesome. I know, knowing Debbie for the years that I know her and what she's doing at the Hope House is just...
I know, I love it.
It's just dear.
Thank you.
It is all hope, faith, and love.
Yeah.
Those are the ingredients. And the love is a big part of it. So I got to see the ministry and how it works and just man,
we go way back,
lives
Manny and
are,
I.
yeah, lives are being changed.
We had a woman at Hope House, Miss Betty Jones, who, if you ever shopped at the Harris Teeter,
That's right.
Miss
Yes.
Betty would be at the register and scream your name as you came in the door. And she was she one of the first over there in that
She
neighborhood?
was.
Yeah.
She was.
And she was so involved, such a part of Habitat build on that house. And then unfortunately she passed away.
Aw.
But she was a
Mhm.
force to be reckoned with, because if you said you didn't love Jesus, she was all over you. So uh, that's when I first came to Hope House, and that's
Mhm.
Manny was one of the first nonprofit partners I met in the community.
Wow.
So yeah,
It's been great, and Debbie, you did a great job with, bringing her up, bringing her up, bringing her
Yeah.
up, giving her that confidence, right? Her
Mhm.
self-esteem
Yeah.
was up because to get into the Habitat program, it's tough.
it's
I
very
mean,
tough.
it can take you 2 years before you're in your home,
Mhm.
Yeah.
and they continue with training, finances, checking your credit, all
I
these
remember our
things. She
gardener,
did that. Your gardener, and who was his name? Juan?
Juan.
Yeah, Juan.
I was
He's
there when he got his house.
Well, man, don't get me on that because it was amazing. This Thanksgiving, I was able to go back to Pool Place,
Oh wow.
and I walked the streets. I hit the first phase where we built the first,
Yeah.
first 15 homes were built in 10 months through a grant that we received when I was with Habitat. I was able to stop by and see families that had 2 months left to pay their homes. They were still in them.
Oh
I
my
had
gosh.
goosebumps.
It was
that just
20 years later.
wow.
Wow.
Walking down those streets, that phase one was amazing. So I was walking, and why I was there is because we were extending them an invitation to our Thanksgiving table,
hmm
which is Thanksgiving boxes that we put together, $25 gift card, because not everybody wants the turkey,
Mhm.
right? And there's all the fixings for a Thanksgiving meal. So I had a QR code, and I went to these doors, got to catch up with them. So I had to go back there twice
Oh
to get
my
the neighborhood
gosh.
Wow.
because I got caught up. They pulled me in their home,
Yeah.
and they're crying. They're like, I'm 2 months and I'm
Did
paying my
you
home.
cry?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
did. I did.
Yeah.
It was amazing
Full
to see.
circle.
And the kids that were,
Real men do cry.
well, think about it. The kids that were 5,
Yeah.
they're 25 now.
Yeah.
Incredible.
So, I mean, they go through
Wow.
college, some of them.
That's
And
right.
mom was still in that home. No second mortgage, paid, and she's just happy as a lark.
Oh, that is amazing.
Cornelius, they paid $100,000 for those houses, roughly
Yeah.
100 to 110,000.
When you pour so much into a nonprofit or a program, and maybe people don't understand the amount of work that we put in, and I
Yes.
know the role that you were doing at Habitat, to see that full circle moment, to see complete restoration,
Yes.
to see God's grace, it
Mhm.
must be such an aha moment for you,
It is.
Manny, to see how it works.
Mhm.
It's that simple. It works.
You're right.
That you were able to, and if I know you, you were probably praying as you were walking up that
We
street,
did.
right? For each and every one
There
of
were
those
some of them that we
families.
prayed for that had cancer, and
Ah.
we went in their homes and prayed, and they were just crying. And this was many years when we were still building on that street.
Wow.
But both of you know, having a nonprofit, that's our payday.
Mm-hmm.
That is.
That's our
Mhm.
payday.
That's right.
When we see that, bonuses are great, whatever. But seeing lives change,
Oh, yeah.
that's what keeps us going. We
Absolutely.
wake up in the morning, and when you're feeling a little low, you think about that one kid. You
That's
put a
right.
smile on, Margie.
That's right.
And you think about that one smile, and you hold on to that.
That's right.
And it gives you dividends. It just keeps paying back and paying
That's
back.
right.
And you can never outgive it. So we ended up putting together 290 of these boxes.
Thanksgiving dinner.
That's a
Exactly.
turkey-a-palooza.
This is amazing. Yeah, it was amazing. It was amazing. So we got 8 churches
Okay.
because we're not delivering these boxes. They sponsored. We didn't pay for any of these boxes.
Oh.
This was all the community. So when we're talking about this
Wow.
Giving Tuesday,
Mhm.
I don't put a lot of attention to that
Me
because this
either.
place is always giving.
That's
You
right.
called it love giving.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it was. For us, it was love giving. And we were able to work with churches of Mount Zion,
Yeah.
Methodist Church, Freedom House Church, and Grace Covenant. And the list goes on.
I know.
Life Fellowship Church was out there. And their YMCA was out there.
Ah,
And they're hitting the streets. We give them a route, and they knock on that door. Before they leave, we pray with them all. And we give them a scripture in
Mm.
Spanish and in English.
Nice.
Because they've got a Spanish crowd too. And our turkey boxes were bilingual.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh,
yeah.
just
Oh, yeah.
an added touch.
Oh, yeah. So we had Hispanic boxes that have the peppers and the garlic and the abuelita's hot cocoa. And it
Okay.
had the maseca, which is the flour they make tortillas with.
Yeah.
So those
Oh,
had little
God.
H's on them. Hispanic turkey box.
Okay.
So we take that as an opportunity. Anytime we show a act of kindness and love, we got to tie it in with our little Jesus.
That's right. That's right.
And that's how we do it,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
So everyone's so thankful. So we gave the instructions to our churches. I said,
Yeah.
this is your time to shine. Make sure you put an invitation to your church in that box, because they're going to feel that you care when you drop that box
That's right.
off.
Sure.
That's right.
You think of this as the Lord's table.
Yes.
Yeah.
Invitation, the food is here, and they come to our
Yeah.
church. If you'd like, right? Because we don't push religion, we don't push faith on anyone. We just love our neighbors.
That's right.
Mhm.
Doesn't matter who our neighbor is.
Mm-hmm.
We have Muslims that come to the Care Center for
Mhm.
ESL.
Mm-hmm.
English is a second language. We're teaching them, but they're our neighbors, so
Yeah.
we're going to love whoever's our neighbor, regardless of where they're from. Doesn't matter, right? We're going to show them love.
So your neighborhood care center, what does CARE stand for?
The care is to connect. The C in the care is to connect.
Connect community?
Exactly. With resources. And the A is to advance them through life with programs, right? Programs and trainings and those type things, like our electrical training.
Mhm.
So we're doing vocational training. So, the R to reduce stress.
Yeah.
So there's stressors that are keeping them from connecting, right, and advancing.
Mm-hmm.
There's stress. It could be childcare. It could be a language barrier, a vehicle, car. What is that we need to reduce in order to get you to connect so then you can advance? And then the E is to equip the next generation.
Yeah.
Because if you don't have a healthy youth in your ministry program, you're basically dying off.
Mm-hmm.
You're dying off. So you need to really pour into the youth. And we're going to hire a youth director part-time. But we have a plan that we're putting together now that's already in motion. So
How many youth do you serve,
we
Manny?
have about 14,
Okay.
and we're going to be an Interact
I was going to
Rotary.
say, I want to get involved
chapter.
in that too,
Great.
because
So
that
it
is
is-
just.
You need
un-
12 to 14 or so to be a
Yeah.
chapter, and we're moving along those lines.
Okay.
So it's a lot. Every Thursday they're at the care center. They might be receiving tutoring or the program, the Interact program, or
Yeah.
the YDI with Youth Development
Mhm.
Initiatives with Daryl Bagel.
Mm-hmm.
So that's one of the. Okay, so this is what we're doing is working with the parents also, because in order for the youth to be in the program, we have to get buy-in from the parents. So we have a seminar for the parents to come together.
And I think that's wonderful.
This is what we expect from you for
Yeah.
this to work. If
Yeah.
you can't give us this, maybe it's not this year. Maybe it's next year.
Sure.
Because without them reinforcing what we're doing, it won't work.
That's
It won't
right.
work.
Wow.
So that's the connect, advance, reduce, and equip the next generation.
Okay.
And one of the things is when we're advancing them in training, right? When we talk vocational training, we're looking at increasing wages, right? So what we do, we'll have people come into our center and say, "Can you pay my rent?
Mm.
I just need $500 for my rent." And I'll tell them, "Look, I don't have the 500, but I'm willing to invest 700 in you." And they look, "What's 700?" That's what it costs to put you through our electrical course. And we'll subsidize that. And now we're teaching him how to fish.
That's amazing.
Now he goes in 8 weeks, 10 weeks, he can start work at $22 an hour.
That's
You
amazing.
are changing lives.
That's making a solution.
I know.
There you
We
go.
unfortunately have to take another break. We have to pay our sponsors, right? So we can continue to carry on here. And when we come back, we're meeting with Manny Rosado from the Neighborhood Care Center, who's going to give us some more good stuff. Probably something about electrical.
Yes.
Yeah, cool.
We can do it.
That's awesome. We'll be right back.
We're ha-
Good news lives here. It's community centered with Debbie O'Hanley and Margi Kyle on WSIC. Local starts here.
Well, after a wet and messy start to our Tuesday, rain starts to taper off eventually heading into the afternoon, and our temperatures start to bump up into the upper 40s. Just a raw day of weather all the way around. We'll drop down to around 30 overnight, bring our sunshine back, but it's still downright cold. Sunshine, but upper 40s to near 50 for our Wednesday. That's your forecast from the WSIC Weather Center. I'm meteorologist Chase Myers.
Oh, how's that flu, babe? Did you take DayQuil Intense Flu yet?
Nah, I got this. Ugh, okay, I don't got this.
You stay on the couch, and I'll grab the DayQuil.
Undo your flu symptoms with DayQuil Intense Flu. DayQuil Intense Flu provides powerful relief of your flu symptoms.
I'm ready for that to-do list.
Wow, you do got this.
DayQuil Intense Flu, the daytime coughing, aching fever under your flu medicine. Use as directed, keep out of reach of children.
Hey, can you blow up some balloons for Jack's party?
I can't. I'm so congested.
You need Sinex Saline from Vicks.
Sinex Saline Nasal Spray?
Yeah, just Sinex. Breathe.
Sinex Saline instantly clears everyday congestion associated with colds and year-round allergies with a gentle, ultra-fine mist that's no mess and easy to control.
Daddy, we need more balloons.
On it.
Enjoy life's important moments without congestion. Try Sinex Saline from Vicks. Just Sinex. Breathe. Use as directed.
Bob McIntosh here with the McIntosh Law Firm in Davidson. Serving this community has been a collective passion of our law firm since 1997. We offer the quality legal services and results you would expect from a large downtown firm, but with a personal, community-focused approach right here at home. The McIntosh Law Firm, your local legal resource.
To learn more about the McIntosh Law Firm, visit McIntoshLawFirm.com.
Prioritizing your health is one of the best ways to take care of yourself. From routine visits to the joys of pregnancy to the illnesses that stop you in your tracks, Iredell Health System will be by your side. Learn more at iredellhealth.org.
Babe, dinner's ready.
Ladies.
Babe, dinner's ready.
Ever feel like your husband just isn't listening?
Dinner's ready.
Maybe he just can't hear.
Babe.
It's time to turn up the volume on life. Beltone in Mooresville and Cornelius can help with a free hearing test and expert solutions tailored for you. Call 877-HEAR-123 today. That's 877-HEAR-123. Don't wait. Call 877-432-7123 and bring back the sound of love.
Special buy Randy Marion Chevrolet of Statesville and Randy Marion Chevrolet of Mooresville 2024 brand new Chevrolet Malibus. These are the LTs starting at $19,988. That's right, $19,988 brand new. Not a pre-owned car. Malibus starting at $19,988. That's right, Statesville Chevy, Mooresville Chevy. Come see us today. Pick the color, drive it home. You got it. King of price, king of deals. Randy Marion Chevrolet of Statesville, Randy Marion Mooresville.
Every day you listen to the news, but how is that news affecting your financial world? Things like your retirement and your kids' college fund? You need someone who can help you work towards your goals, someone to help you move forward in these times of change. Call Eileen Stoner at Morgan Stanley. Eileen has 28 years of experience as a financial advisor, and she's right here in Cornelius, North Carolina. To make an appointment with Eileen Stoner, call 704-896-9138. Morgan Stanley Smith Barney, LLC. Member SIPC.
Jay White here from Central Line of Realty. At Central Line of Realty, we believe it's all about you. If it's time to sell your home, don't go it alone. Put the team here at Central Line of Realty to work for you. Go to centrallineofrealty.com and let's get started.
Don't miss a thing. Download the WSIC News app today. WSIC. Local starts here.
This is a Bloomberg Money Minute. More signs Comcast is looking to merge its NBC Universal division with Warner Brothers Discovery because sources say Comcast aims to create a larger entertainment behemoth combining the NBC TV network, the company's film and TV studios, and its theme parks with Warner Brothers. Comcast is among 3 Warner Brothers suitors that submitted offers this week in a sweetened second round of bidding. Netflix and Paramount Skydance are the other big bidders. Once again, more people shopped online on Cyber Monday than Black Friday this year, but for a second year, Black Friday grew faster. E-commerce tracker Numerator says Cyber Monday remained the biggest online spending day of the year at $14.25 billion, but Black Friday online spending hit nearly $12 billion. And Amazon is testing 30-minute deliveries through Amazon Now in Seattle and Philadelphia for household essentials and groceries for $3.99 for Prime members. Denise Pellegrini, Bloomberg Radio.
The button pushing stops here.
WSIC. Local starts here.
Real people making a real impact. The Macintosh Law Firm brings you community-centered, right here on WSIC. Local starts here.
Welcome back. You're listening to Community Centered, and we are visiting with our friend and good shepherd, Manny Rosado of the Neighborhood Care Center, located in Cornelius. I think it's on Smith Circle.
Smith Circle.
Smith Circle, yeah.
Correct.
And Manny, what do you do besides shepherd people? Tell me what the Community Care Center was built for.
The Care Center was a plant from Grace Covenant Church.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah, 2016 was the year that they planted the Care Center there. And it all comes from the book of John, the first chapter, verse 14, where it says, "And the Word, being Jesus, became flesh and made his dwelling amongst us," right? So that's what the church wanted to be. Instead of the people coming to the church for assistance, they would go into the community, ground zero, they say, right? And then we would minister to the people there in service. So it didn't matter who it was that came. We just accepted them with no strings attached. They didn't have to belong to Grace Covenant Church or any church, by that matter. So that's what it came to be. And the acronym is the foundation of the pillars of how we wanted to operate and reach the community through service. And at this point, thanks to the Lord, we're autonomous from Grace Covenant, where the community has bought into our mission, literally, and says, hey, we want to be a part of that. And our programs are paid by the community. We work with 9 different churches right now. So working with churches, working with the other nonprofits. I mean, there's just a world of caring people in Cornelius. So yeah, that's a little bit of the history of the Care Center. And I came on in 2018. Michelle Hooverson is the original executive director there, and had a vision for it with the pastors, and did a really good, put it together nicely. I was handed a Cadillac, really, because the place is ready for ministry for sure. So we work with volunteers, church volunteers and community volunteers, to keep the center operating.
And I wrote down that's your passion, working with volunteers.
It really is. It started with Habitat for Humanity, and then the Lord increased my platform to a platform where I could kind of craft programs and see the needs of the community and be able to then connect, be a person that can connect. And we don't compete with our nonprofits. We collaborate with them.
That's right.
We offer what we have to help them, because the Lord is the one that provides all our resources. So I've brought some of my donors to other ministries and nonprofits like Cornelius Early Scholars to see what's going on there, to bring them and say, hey, this is another place where you might like to invest, because it is changing lives.
Right.
But so that's basically in a nutshell.
Tell us about the programs.
So programs. So we have events and programs, and our programs are basically ESL. So we're teaching. We want to empower folks, right? Remember the reduce de-stresses. So it might be a language. So we're teaching English as a second language. We do one-on-one tutoring. Our tutoring is one-on-one because some of our children that live, we're right in an area where there is say, affordable housing, but let's say it's Cornelius Village Apartments is actually HUD housing. So there's pockets where Center Street, Meridian Street, there's pockets, Smithville, the Smithville area. So these are the people that we pull from. So sometimes it is academics that we teach, but it's that personal touch, right? If you have 4 siblings in your home, you're just fighting to get attention from mom or dad. Right? You're just fighting to get attention. So when you have a tutor and you have that person for 1 hour with you twice a week, you're able to connect with that person, and it becomes your own quality time. where they can hear you out.
Yeah.
And a lot of things are talked about in that space. And there is some academics that take place, but at the same time, there's some fun things. Some of my tutors have taken their students to the country club, Peninsula Country Club.
Oh
and
my
they've
gosh.
over the summer. I said, well, what are you doing? We're doing tutor during the summer. Well, we'll take them. They take them swimming. They take them boating.
Wow.
They take the parents in.
Yeah.
They want those kids off the angel tree.
Mm-hmm.
And I had that happen where Yes Lynn, there was a girl, Yes Lynn and Rochelle. They're two cousins. They live together in this 2-bedroom home. And it's overcrowded. And Yes Lynn was crying and crying. And the tutor did not know what was going on with her. Well, Rochelle's sitting next to her. Yes Lynn is crying. And they call me in to find out, well, what's going on? You always think the worst, right?
Mm-hmm.
When a little girl's crying, she's 8 years old, 9 years old. We couldn't get to the bottom of it. At the end, we did. And what it was her cousin Rochelle was in the room, and she didn't want to share her tutor because she shares everything with her at home. And she's like, "Now you're going to take my tutor
time."
And I have said, "Whoa!" A light bulb came up.
Yeah.
When I saw that, I'm like, "Wait a minute! This is more than just
Mm-hmm.
alphabets and numbers and all this
Yeah.
kind of stuff." You
Yeah.
know, when you have tutors that are taking manuals home to figure out some of these learning disabilities that the children have, it gets real personal.
It's about the relationship.
It is. So that, and then we're doing vocational training. So we figure the trades are real hot right now. So we're
Yes.
teaching for 3 years. We've been working electrical.
Yeah.
So we are doing commercial electrical work. It's a 8-week, 10-week course. That's about 42, 45 hours. They get OSHA certified. They got an OSHA 10 card. They have to pass a test. We teach them how to bend conduit piping and all these different things. And then we connect them with a staffing company. So we're working with 3 different staffing companies. Hard Hat is a big one in Charlotte. Condustrial is another one. And now we're working with with the high school, Huff High School.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
we
that's
had some high school graduates that are already working in the field.
Do they end up with a certificate or a license?
They end up
or-
with a certificate that we give them. That's where the paper is
Yeah,
printed
yeah,
on.
yeah.
But the thing about that certificate is that it's recognized by the staffing companies
Okay.
because we teach them the skills that the staffing companies want to see,
Yeah.
Mhm.
right? And then at that point, they're able to go in at anywhere from $21 to $23 an hour. One of the staffing companies has donated to the care center over $14,000.
Wow.
So for anybody that stays for 3 weeks, they write us a donation check of $500.
Wow.
So our program is working to the point where
Pays for itself in many
and they're
ways.
kicking back, right?
Great.
And so our plan is to expand the care center, is what we're in talks with now, to add another 1,200 square foot,
Okay.
to then start classes during the day, so we can bring high school students in when they're seniors and they have half day. They only have 2 classes to take. We want to add a class so they can come in and take a 3-month class with us. And then from that point, they can move right into the trades when they turn 18 if they're
I
not
think
18
that's
yet.
wonderful.
Tell us about a success story from that program.
A success story. We've got many of them, but I've got a young mom that took our course. So women are getting involved in this,
Mhm.
and they're very successful at it
Yeah.
because they're very safe. Men are not as safe.
Mm-hmm.
Women wear their safety glasses. They put gloves on. They don't want to tear their hands up.
Mhm.
Doesn't make sense to them. They don't stand on the top of the ladder. So they don't. Why would I do that?
Yeah, yeah.
They come in early on Mondays, and they leave late on Fridays because they work. You know,
Yeah.
they're not ready to get out. So success story. Her name is Ismati, originally from Venezuela. Has her working documentation here. Took our course. Started off working for Elevated Staffing at $23 an hour. In 3 months, she became the employee of the month
Wow.
for that staffing company. After that, the company that was staffing her from Elevated hired her at $25 an hour.
Bless.
So that she's moving right along
That's
in the
amazing.
train. She's still in it to this day. So she's been at it 2 years now.
You're transforming lives, man.
Yes.
It's
That's
amazing.
beautiful.
They're transforming me.
Yeah. When we come back, we're visiting with Manny Rosado from the Neighborhood Care Center. We'll be right back.
Spotlight and kindness, one story at a time. It's community-centered with Debbie O'Hanley and Margi Kyle. Presented by the McIntosh Law Firm on WSIC.
Well, after a wet and messy start to our Tuesday, rain starts to taper off eventually heading into the afternoon, and our temperatures start to bump up into the upper 40s. Just a raw day of weather all the way around. We'll drop down to around 30 overnight, bring our sunshine back, but it's still downright cold. Sunshine, but upper 40s to near 50 for our Wednesday. That's your forecast from the WSIC Weather Center. I'm meteorologist Chase Myers.
Here is your WSIC community calendar. The lighting of the Statesville Christmas tree is set for Thursday, December 4th in front of the Old County Courthouse. Enjoy holiday songs at 6 p.m., while the countdown to light the tree will be at 6:45. Downtown Statesville has extended shopping and dining hours Thursday for the annual Christmas tree lighting. Christmas in Davidson returns on Thursday through Saturday from 6 to 9 p.m. nightly. Opening ceremonies will be on December 4th with their tree lighting on the town green. Enjoy a holiday light show, roving entertainment, an artisan village, a children's craft area, and more. Visit townofdavidson.org for more details. Saturday, the Troutman Christmas Parade begins at 11 a.m. The procession is collecting toys for the Marine Corps Toys for Tots program. Click on troutmannc.gov for parade information. The 43rd Annual North Mecklenburg Holiday Parade will take place on Saturday at 1 p.m. The route begins on Main Street in Davidson and ends in Cornelius at Catawba Avenue. Call Davidson's Parks and Rec Department with questions at 704-892-3349. Speedway Christmas at Charlotte Motor Speedway is happening now and runs through January 4th. The drive-through holiday light show features more than 5 million lights circling the iconic oval, pit road, and infield road course. Visit charlottemotorspeedway.com for tickets and information on Speedway Christmas. Join the Hickory Christmas Show to kick off the holiday season. Start a new family tradition with a visit to the show Friday through Sunday at the Hickory Metro Convention Center. Head to hickorychristmasshow.com for more information. Stay up to date and find out about local events, job opportunities, real estate information, and more. Visit liveworkplaylkn.com and sign up for the weekly newsletter. That's liveworkplaylkn.com.
Bob McIntosh here with the McIntosh Law Firm in Davidson. Serving this community has been a collective passion of our law firm since 1997. We offer the quality legal services and results you would expect from a large downtown firm, but with a personal, community-focused approach right here at home. The McIntosh Law Firm, your local legal resource.
To learn more about the McIntosh Law Firm, visit McIntoshLawFirm.com.
Shining a light on who's making a difference. It's community-centered, hosted by Debbie O'Hanley and Margi Kyle on WSIC. Local starts here.
Welcome back. I just want to remind everybody that tomorrow, December 3rd, from 9 to 10:30 at the Serve in Cornelius, the Chamber of Commerce is having their nonprofit meeting. And if you are a nonprofit, that's a very important meeting to come to, where you can come and share what your nonprofit does and meet all the other nonprofits in the area. And I will say this area, the nonprofits work together better than I've ever seen anywhere else I've lived. So if you can tomorrow, that would be a great thing for you to do, and we would enjoy seeing you there. So, Manny, you don't just work with children, you also have a seniors program.
Yes, we do. We call that the table. And we've been working at this table for probably about 3 years now. We actually have a grant in for this program for healthy food, right? So right now what we do is we have about 35 seniors that live in Antiquity, the over 55 apartment complex, which is supposedly affordable housing. It's on a sliding scale, and it's working. So what we do is we partner up with the Kane Center. Remember, we're talking about our nonprofits, right? So partnering up with the Kane Center, they give us tickets for performances at the Kane Center, and we share those with our seniors. The other thing is this Friday, we're having canvas painting over at their a clubhouse. Kane Center brings the artists over there, the instructors, to teach them. So we have 3 different classes
Wow.
a year that we do there at their building
Yeah.
in Pottery. Then we come back to the Kane Center.
Yeah.
But what we're doing is we partner up our volunteers with seniors that live in that building. And what they do is they bring meals from another nonprofit, Angels and Sparrows.
Mm-hmm.
So we're able to pick up frozen meals from them,
Yeah.
and we bring them to our folks there. So, so that's how we support that community. The other thing is they're able to pray with them if they want to pray,
Mm-hmm.
and they have their volunteers that go every week to see them. So they're checking on them, making sure things are going well. Before Thanksgiving, we had a gobble gobble dinner for them, which was over 35 of them in their clubhouse, and they're being served by volunteers from the care center that actually bring meals to them. So they had their turkey and
Yeah.
pies and everything. It was beautiful. So we take them to see the Christmas lights in the Motor Speedway.
Nice.
So we're planning a trip to the Billy Graham Library
yeah.
before Christmas comes, and that program has been working really, really well. So what we're trying to do is we wrote a grant to Atrium Health
Mm-hmm.
for food. We want eggs, we want milk, we want greens, things that are going to help them, because some of them high sodium doesn't work,
Mm-hmm.
and some of this processed food is not good for a 75, 80-year-old person. Their diets are restricted from those things. So we're trying to see how we can grow and provide better nutrition for them, so they don't end up at Atrium.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not trying to take any work from them, but
Yeah.
so that's kind of where we are with the seniors. It's a really fun.
Wow, you're touching all ages.
It's a fun program that
That's
we have
great.
there.
Yeah.
Hey, you've got them from cradle to
Yeah.
what do they call it? Crib or whatever.
No, from cradle to grave.
You go.
Yes.
That's
Yeah. I
Let's
was
leave
gonna say
let's,
that.
let's leave the grave part out.
Yeah.
That's for sure. Manny, what brings you hope?
What brings me hope, right, is I see hope in my peers,
Mm.
the ones that I serve with, right? Because I'm not going to be here forever. I'm not going to be. So my hope, first and foremost, is in Christ, right?
Mm-hmm.
We know that, right? But then it has to be the people that I work with, the ones that inspire me the most,
Yeah.
right? They rise the bar to this level,
That's right.
and you know and the people that benefit are the ones that we serve always,
Mhm.
right? When we're trying to be better people, the ones we serve really benefit from
So that leads me to my next question, which is what makes you smile?
it. well, well, people make me smile. People
You
make
are
me smile.
definitely a people person.
It is so much fun. And okay, I meet a person and I try to find the best in them. And that's what I want to hang on to.
That's a talent.
I
You
want
might
to hang
have to
on to
give
that.
classes on
I
that.
want to hang on to that because there is negative in all of us at times,
Mhm.
right? And if I hang on that, I'm not. It's gonna distort. It's gonna steal from my joy,
For sure.
and I won't see hope in that person.
Yeah.
I just
Yep.
won't. So I have to look at those beautiful qualities that they have.
Well, and I've always tried to look for people that are better than I am.
That's right.
So I have something to
Or
look
that
up to.
exactly, or
Mhm.
have something that we lack in, right?
Yes.
Yes.
We always
Yeah.
we're drawn to that. But one of the scriptures that we've been using at the care center now through the holidays,
Mhm.
because it gets crazy, you know,
Mhm.
everyone's coming in. I'm not on the list. Why did I get here? And there's some attitude sometimes that we want to keep the joy,
Yes.
right? And we want to have hope.
Give it to us, Manny.
So what it is,
Give us the joy.
you're going to hear it. So Ephesians chapter 4, verse 2 and 3 says this: be completely humble. So not partially,
Yeah.
completely.
Yeah.
And gentle. Be patient. Look at these things. Be humble, gentle, patient, bearing with one another in love. So that's where you bear with one another in love.
Mm.
Because you know, love is patient, love is kind,
Kind. Yeah.
Mhm.
right? So it all ties in. Make every effort to keep the unity of the Spirit through the bond of peace.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
And this has been our scripture since we started in November for the holidays. So when I start saying, hey, I was able to get Nubia, my assistant, says, you what? Be humble.
Mm-hmm.
So the
I
I
have to
part
work on
goes.
the patience.
Yeah.
The I, yeah, and then if I'm going to say it, she's gonna throw that one at
Yeah,
me,
yeah.
right? Be patient.
Yeah.
Be gentle.
Yeah. That's good.
So she throws it at me, and then she says, "Be gentle.
That's
be
good.
patient." So you can't get away
Good
from this.
reminder for this time of year, right?
Let me tell you, this scripture, doesn't let you, get away from that at all. So we've been hanging on this and sharing it with our community. There's some scriptures that we sent out, and we sent this one out with our Thanksgiving boxes.
Yeah.
And
Oh, how
just
beautiful.
in Spanish and English and those type of things. And I wanted the churches to actually read it to them,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And make it come alive,
Mhm.
right? And so those are the things that I have a lot of hope. I have a lot of hope. I'm not a pessimist.
You're always smiling.
So let me tell you, I worked with Tiffany Irwin with Habitat, and she says, Manny, I got to tell you something. There's two kinds of people. The glass is half full, the glass is half empty. You're the glass is overflowing.
Yes,
My cup overrunning.
And
That's what
I
she
would
said.
agree with
And I
her for
laughed.
sure.
But and my wife's like that too. She says, "Oh, well, I'm naive."
I'm glad you mentioned
We're
your
naive.
wife because she does some amazing work too with foster children.
She does.
So we want to give a shout out to her and
She
thank
is
her.
amazing. She's working, with foster. So now she's in a program where it's young adults.
Okay.
So right when they phase out at 18, boom, they're taking it from 18 to 21, teaching them life skills. They got their own apartments and
God
all those type
bless.
of things. But
I
yeah,
had foster
good
kids.
stuff.
Yeah.
yeah, it takes a special person to do that. It's beautiful.
It
It's
most
beautiful.
certainly does. Manny, tell us, are there any new initiatives you've got going on? Anything new for the new year?
Well, one thing I want to share is our angel tree.
Mm.
Our angel tree is pretty awesome. It's about our community. So what we've been doing is having them come in and fill out and go into this QR code. We don't share it with them. We have them come in. So then we get to meet them and talk with them. And then we get all the accurate information, right? Date of birth of the children, all
Yeah.
this type of stuff. So we've got over 400 kids that were taken off the tree.
Wow.
To the point that we were able to then pick up the Cornelius Early Scholars
Yes.
and say, Margie, give us all your kids.
Yeah.
We'll take those, and we're in the process of doing that.
Wonderful.
Because that's another thing, right? Looking out for your nonprofits.
Mm-hmm.
So for Thanksgiving, we had 290 boxes. We brought 22 to Revive,
Mhm.
which is the Spanish church that's right on Catawba. So we were
Okay.
able to everyone
Give the
receives-
blessings away and they'll
Exactly.
multiply them. They'll come back.
That's right. So our big thing is we're looking at our addition.
Mhm.
So we've got some stuff with the planning board at the town of Cornelius. So we've got that. We were approved at one point for a phase 2, which was a 1,500 square foot building. But instead of going with a separate building, we want to just add to our building,
Okay.
1,200 square feet.
Yeah.
So that's going to be feasible, and then we won't have two different buildings and staff
Okay,
and all that
makes
kind of
sense.
stuff. So we're trying to, work through that, right? But yeah, so that's one of our biggest things, and then continue to expand on the vocational training. But we don't want to be known for that.
Right.
We just don't want to be known
Well, you
for
do too
vocational
many
training.
other things.
How about the
Yeah.
bike shop? You still have
Yeah.
the bike shop, right?
Right. So we want to be known for our bike shop. Where 100 points gets you a bicycle.
Yeah.
Mhm.
For children anywhere from 9 years old to 17. Or immigrants that come to the United States, they need bicycles because they got no cars,
Mhm.
and they cut our grass and they get a bicycle. So we keep them working that way.
Is this show over?
I know. I cannot believe
It's
it.
always so enthralling to listen to you, Manny, and hear
Well,
the good
thank
stuff.
Thank you.
We're just so delighted that
So
you
is the
could
best
be
way
here.
to get a hold of you through your website?
Yeah, website or not really. Just come and see me.
Give the address of the
Yeah.
neighborhood care center.
Okay, it's 19711 Smith Circle, Cornelius, North Carolina.
Right off of Catawba.
Right off of Catawba, right behind Saeed's.
Okay, that's a good.
I tell
There's-
everybody Saeed's, and they know where Saeed's is.
That's a landmark for
Yeah,
sure.
it is.
Yeah. It's been a delight having you
Well,
as a
thank
guest
you
and
for
in this
having
grateful
me.
season. We're just grateful for what you do and how you get it done.
Thank
well
you
done.
so much. You women do inspire me. You inspire me.
Serving you better than ever before. WSIC, Statesville, W290DK Mooresville, W260.